Story. A week after the outbreak of anthrax in the Upper East region, some people are worried livestock are being transported from affected areas to other parts of the country despite a month ban, and farm animals are believed to be transported through unapproved routes. It has been exactly 2 weeks since the outbreak of anthrax in some communities in the Upper East region. The month-long ban on trade of livestock is to reduce the infection rate, but traders and farmers say they have reservations about the quarantine measures adopted by the Agricultural Ministry. And we do have on the phone line Eva Atiboga from the Upper East region. She's going to give us more details on that, but we haven't gotten her yet. We're going back. Are you on the line, Eva? Can you hear me, Eva?
Yeah, Wendy, I can hear you pretty well.
Yes. Early on, you were telling us about some quarantine measures that were put in place, especially when it comes to the sale of affected livestock, specifically cattle, but now the ban has been lifted. What really has necessitated the lifting of the ban?
Yeah, for now, the officials tell us today that the ban has been lifted, and this effect is due to the fact that they have completed the vaccination exercise within the 8-kilometer radius in the affected area. And it told us about 5,431 animals have been vaccinated. And as well, they are saying the incubation period is 7 days, that's with the animals. And so they think they have effectively dealt with the affected animals. And another worrying is, another worrying issue is that formerly the vaccination was at 50 test weights per animal. But now with the 2,000 vaccines that were sent into the region to help fight the disease, now the vaccination is free. So they're finished with the most affected areas, and now they are moving out to other districts to continue from there as well.
But farmers have also raised their own reservations about the quarantine of the livestock. Did they have any interaction or meetings with the agriculture department, or even those who vaccinated them, the veterinary service, I should say?
Wendy, I haven't heard you well. If you could come again with it.
I was saying that some farmers up there did raise some concerns about the vaccination and how it was done. If you're aware of that, did they have any meeting with the veterinary service up north?
No, they've not had any meeting, but actually the raised concerns about the ban, that was what's actually happening. But what they were saying was that, you know, it's the epicenter was Wiaga, and since then the veterinary officers have not recorded any other case elsewhere. And you know, this time the farmers could not really catch up with the farming season because of the poor weather. So they relied solely on the animals to really solve pressing needs. So the ban actually affected them, they said. Yeah.
But has there been enough education on the lifting of the ban?
Yeah, there have been, Wendy.
And enough education on the veterinary service ending its quarantine service there?
Yeah, Wendy, they have.
All right, well, we will get back to you, Eva, on more on updates on the issue that has to do with anthrax. We're trying to get the veterinary service up north to give us more details on that very issue. All right, so we do have Dr. Stephen Digbo on the phone line. Good afternoon. Thanks for your time, Doctor. I think we've lost Dr. Stephen on Digbo on the line, but we're trying to get him a week after the outbreak of anthrax in the Upper East region. Some persons are worried livestock are being transported from affected areas to other parts of the country despite the month ban. Farm animals believed to be transported through an approved route. So we do have Dr. Stephen Digbo on the phone line now. Good afternoon, Doctor, and thanks for your time.
Good morning. How are you?
Good afternoon. I'm doing very well, Doctor. Now, can you hear me,
fine.
Doctor? Can you hear me, Doctor?
Yes, I hear you.
Now, have you officially ended with the vaccination up north?
We have not finished with the vaccination. The vaccination is ongoing. We are ready to cover the whole district. But as of now, we have finished with the 8-kilometer radius. And from the epicenter, that is a sign that all animals in that area have been covered. And we have also waited for this the second week. And there haven't been any outbreak again. This is a sign that the outbreak that we had has come to an end. And once we have been able to cover all these 8-kilometer radius animals in that bracket, we are obliged to lift the ban. And this is particularly because if we had another outbreak, we would have extended it for 2 weeks and vaccination cover, and then the education that is ongoing now. We are sure that there wouldn't be any outbreak from that source that we have had.
But
so we have decided to use this as a means of allowing them to sell their animals and get their necessary farm inputs. We are also sure that lifting the ban will not allow any bacteria to move down from our district here. We are also confident that the education that is ongoing here will allow us to subsequently vaccinate their animals before even the raining season. That action was there, but farmers were not responding. But now that the outbreak has come and is gone, we are optimistic that farmers will be now informed through our campaigns to now vaccinate next year before the onset of the rains, and that will lead to no anthrax detection in the district.
Now, Doctor, are you confident that enough education has gone on and the farmers are even aware that you've ended or you finished with the 8-kilometer radius vaccination you were doing and it is still ongoing? Because some concerns have been raised that farmers think that some of the affected animals might be sold through some unapproved routes up there.
No, the bacteria that causes anthrax is a paraacute bacteria when it enters the blood stream of an animal, and it has got an incubation period of 2 to 3 days. And if we have now gotten 14 days and there is no outbreak, then we are sure that there is no bacteria of the anthrax bacillus in the system or the blood system of any animal. So we are sure that any animal that leaves our place here, the bacillus anthracis will not be in any of the blood streams before it leaves here. All those that might have contacted it from the source, which might have been a place that an anthrax carcass was once opened or disintegrated, we are sure that those animals are those that died. New animals have been vaccinated. Even if they affect the bacteria, it will not cause any havoc. So we are saying that we are on course when we lift the ban, and we are safe. The human being life is safe. Our issue is that human beings here are being told not to take dead carcasses. They should call us for us to come and help them bury them, and also to try to go with the blood samples to a laboratory which is equipped enough like Bolga and Fontamale to be in the position of testing whether it is an animal that is dead from anthrax or otherwise.
Now you tell
so meat coming from our place here or live animals moving from my district, Fulton North district, is safe.
Okay, but you're talking about they not touching their carcasses and they calling on the veterinary service to help them bury it. What is the mode of communication like between the veterinary service and the farmers there?
As of now, we have got our agriculture agents and technical officers in the field. Apart from that, we have got a pulsar radio station here that is playing our information day and night. And for that matter, we are in the dialect of the Bully language. And we are sure that every person, every household is now capable of possessing a radio set and listens to our information. So we are down to earth to tell them the nitty-gritties, even up to the level of what sporulation means.
So it means that you're able to interact and meet with them regularly?
Yes, it's only that our finances are running down. The minister, the deputy minister, who is our MP, came over and helped us with finance. So we are able to go to vaccination without charging the farmers. Under normal circumstances, vaccination is not for free. But that is what we are doing now. And that is what helped us to be fast and to be in the position of lifting the ban now.
And when are you hoping to fully complete the vaccination exercise?
We will cover all animals in this district.
But how soon are you hoping to finish that?
And we are hoping that we will finish in the next 2 weeks.
All right.
But that is, we are now out of the danger zone. The danger zone is usually capped at 8-kilometer radius from the epicenter. Epicenter is the point where the animals die. The pain, the crowd in which the animals die. And in my case, it is a sheep pen. We lost 39 sheep. We buried 38 in Wiaga, and we buried one in the laboratory incinerator in Bolgatanga.
Okay.
So we are sure that all the 39 animals, none went into the human being food chain.
Thank you very much indeed, Dr. Stephen Idbo. He is with the veterinary service in the Upper East region.